Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mackenzie. If you're new, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm so pumped for today's video because I have 30 different swimsuits from Shein. I did a bikini haul with Shein last month and it got the most amazing response. The video went like at least viral for my channel, had over 100,000 views, and I was so excited with such an overwhelmingly positive response from you guys that I am teaming up with Shein for another video today. Thank you, Shein, for sponsoring this video. I have quite a wide array of suits. I have tons of different colors. I'm actually going to go color order today. I have one pieces, high-waisted suits, cheeky suits, full coverage, like whatever you need, whatever your preference is for swimwear, I do have it for you today. I will leave links to everything in the description bar below, and I literally got asked 700 times in my last video what size I got, so I'm going to say it right now. I am wearing the smallest size available in every suit. So if they have an extra small option, I'm wearing the extra small. If the smallest size is a small, then I'm wearing a small. I am a size 34B up top for reference, and I have a size 25-inch waist, 27-inch in length. I will leave my measurements in the description bar below, but just assume that I have whatever the smallest size is in all of these suits. So I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, make sure to hit the subscribe button and let's get on with the haul. So we're going to start off with pink and we're going to work our way through the rainbow. This was one of my favorite suits. This was probably in my top 5, and I really wish I didn't like this swimsuit as much as I did, just because it's such an odd shape to it. I love puff sleeves right now. I think they're so cute, and I just think this neon pink is so flattering. It makes you look really, really tan. A great cut to this top. It does have removable pads in this, which is awesome, and then the bottoms just look like this. They are a high-waisted fit. These aren't super cheeky, but they're not a complete full coverage as well. They don't have a super high cut on the legs either, so if that's not your vibe, then you are in luck with this one. It does have a really, really cute tie to it. I just really loved the fit of this. I thought it looked great on. Definitely not my favorite tan line, which is why I said I wish I didn't like this suit as much as I did, just because I would wear this every day, but I'm just not a huge fan of the tan line, but really cute for Instagram photos, and I would give this one a 10 out of 10. I got another high-waisted pink suit, and I really liked this one as well. I tried to grab a few more high-waisted styles because I know a lot of you guys liked those. I had so many of you order the high-waisted styles. I shared in my last bikini haul as well. I will leave that one linked below if you want to see 25 other styles that I reviewed and liked, but the bottoms on this one just look like this. You can see that they are a little bit higher cut, and by higher cut I mean more of your bikini line is showing. So if you have like a low-waisted bikini tan line, you will see it with this kind of bottom. These are a ribbed material, really, really high cut, so if your midriff is not your favorite area, this is a great option to go for, just because it does cover that area up a little bit cheekier than the last style, which is to be expected when you do have a higher cut bottom. And then the top looks like this. I really like this top. If you are larger in the chest, this is a great suit because this has a like really secure cup to it. If you're looking for a bathing suit with a little bit more support, this is right up your alley. I love the structured cups to this. They're not push-up, but there's just a lot of padding right there to really hold your girls in, and then it is self-tying along the top, and then the clasp looks like this. I actually really like this clasp. In my last video, I shared how a lot of the suits had this silver clasp that was really cheap, and I like this silver clasp a little bit better just because it's a little bit thicker. They're kind of confusing at first to figure out how to put together, but I just like this. I think it's a little bit more secure, and it helps you, it keeps you like feeling like, oh, my top isn't gonna fly off. So next up, I have this hot pink swimsuit. This one's adorable as well. This one I got in a size small, and the bottoms look like this. More of a cheeky bottom, but not super cheeky, if that makes sense. These are like a really good in-between bottom. These are a little bit thicker on the sides, so if you like a thicker tan line, this is a great option. And then the top looks like this. This is one of my favorite style tops of this haul, just because, and just to wear to the beach in general. I'm totally someone who likes to actually swim and enjoy the water. I want to be able to dive under waves and play colors and get tossed around, and this is a great suit for that. There's no clasps, no self-tying straps, nothing like that. This top can literally not fall off of you because there's no way for it to do so, which is the kind of top that I prefer to wear when I'm actually like at the beach and stuff and not just tanning. So like you can tell, there's no clasps. These straps are adjustable, which is great because you can obviously make them work to fit your chest, but you know, this top isn't going anywhere. The flutter sleeves are really cute. Next up, we have one of these styles. I had a couple of these in my last video, and so many of you guys liked those suits. And I do kind of want to talk about this one a little bit. So this is the style that I've been wearing to tan at my house. Like, I've been laying out in this style top, and a lot of you guys are like, oh, I ordered this and it didn't fit. So I just want to put it out there that this style is going to be very small, regardless of what size you get. So like, if you were to size up in a medium, it's not going to make the coverage of the top any larger. It's just going to make the circumference of it larger. So it's not really going to help if you don't want a top that is super skimpy. Don't get this kind of top just because they are, like I said, on the tinier side. You very well could have a nip slip in this if you were getting toppled by waves. But I love the pink, orange, and yellow tie-dye of this. I think it's such a cute color. Adjustable straps, and it does have that cheaper clasp that I was talking about earlier. I'll show you guys. It looks like this. It's not as like wide, it's a little bit thinner and a little less secure. However, I really like this top for tanning. I just think the tan line is really simple, and it's not like, oh my god, she's got really bad tan lines, I guess. Plus, I don't mind them. But that is how that underwire style is. It's really flattering, but like I said, it's really skimpy, and if you do move around a lot, it's probably not the best option for you. I'm not in love with the bottoms on this suit. They're cute, but I would have preferred just a little bit of a thinner bottom on the sides, I guess. They look like this. It's got like a little bit of a V to it, which that's the part that I'm like not 100% sold on, but still really cute. More of that high-waisted, high-cut fit to them. All right, buckle up, guys. I've got a lot of yellow suits. No orange today, but lots of yellow because yellow is like one of my favorite colors to wear. I think it looks really good on my skin tone, especially once I have a tan. I don't have a tan yet, but like when I do. So I grabbed this one, and I'm usually not a strapless person, but you guys asked for me to show a wide variety of styles, and I am trying to obviously pertain to you guys and make this haul as helpful as possible. So I wanted to try a wide variety of styles, and with that comes strapless bathing suits. I know strapless is really key for some people because they don't want this tan line that I have right here. So if you are the above, this suit is an awesome option. I do like tube like bandeau tops because there's no straps to them and there's no clasps, so they like can't fall off. But because they are strapless, like they can move around a little bit. This one's a little large on me around, but still cute. And then the bottoms look like this. They are definitely a skimpier bottom, more of that really cheeky fit to them. As you can see, they are really high cut, which is obviously really flattering. If you are someone with short legs, go for a high cut bathing suit bottom because they really do elongate your legs and make them look a mile long. Next up, we have more tie-dye. I was just really on a tie-dye kick when I was placing this order. I actually grabbed this suit in 2 different colors. It's the only suit that I grabbed in 2 colors, but it looks like this. I love this style top. Again, another top that I really like to swim in and I think is really practical. A very functional bathing suit top. It's got just a classic scoop neck to it, but you can definitely, like, your boobs will still look good in it even though they're not like completely hanging out. And then the back looks like this. It's a little bit of a thinner strap along the back. No clasps, no ties, but these thin straps are adjustable, which is awesome. This is like a great tan line kind of bathing suit, at least for me. And then the bottoms look like this. The bottoms are a little bit thinner than some of the other bottoms just because you can tell that the front has this double lining. You see this is the actual, like, what, not neoprene, what is the material of bathing suits, whatever, you know what I mean, the swimsuit material, and then this is like that inner white lining. The back of the swimsuit is only that like yellow lining. There's no white lining, so the back of this is not double lined is what I'm trying to say. So it's a little bit thinner than some of the other bottoms, but I still think that this is a really cute fit to it. This is more of that high, it's trying to be high-waisted. It really does cover like that midday snack pouch that I tend to get at the beach when I eat too many goldfish, you know, right under your belly button. So a great option. And then the back looks like this, a little bit higher cut, but not super crazy. I love the yellow and think it's a great summertime option. This next option was so cute. I loved all the yellow suits I got. Basically, this one's really tiny on the bottom, like very thin in the cooch, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, still cute, still a great suit, and these are self-tying along the sides. My trick to self-tying suits is to always tie it in a knot first and then tie it in a bow. That way, if your bow is to come undone when you're in the water, you still have like a plan B. That's like how I stick with these. You can wear these low-waisted, or you can wear them a little bit higher up on your hips. You choose. They're really thin on the sides, and I like thinner suits on the sides. And the top looks like this. I love a good one shoulder action. I think one shoulder is really flattering. It's like a fun twist. It's trying to be strapless, but it's not. So I like that because I love strapless suits, but they're not my favorite for practicality reasons. Like I said, this one is adorable. It's just that one shoulder on the right shoulder, and the top is self-tying as well. Again, tying in a knot and then in a bow. The camera's like not really picking up the color of this one that well, but you'll hopefully see in the try-on portion a little bit better. I got a yellow one piece, and this is a lemon one, and I was really impressed with this. I had some awesome one pieces in this haul, which was great. I know a lot of you guys wanted to see some more one pieces. I love one pieces to wear for photos and stuff. Some of my favorite things to just like photograph while I'm on the beach with a big old floppy hat or with denim shorts paired over. This one would look so cute with a straw bag and like boyfriend shorts over top, you know, for that like golden hour picture before you head home for dinner. I love this. I think lemons are adorable. One of my favorite patterns that you can find. This was a great length on me. I try to go for 27-inch in length. That's what fits me really well in bodysuits, so it's what I opt for in swimsuits as well. This is a really family-friendly suit. If you're a little bit older and you're like not really into bikinis anymore, you're more of that like transitioning to mom style suits. I know it sounds weird, but like this is a great suit for that. It's very full coverage. It's not high cut, so it's not really showing a lot of anything right there, I guess. And the top is still super flattering though. This is a very great suit if you are looking for something that has a lot of structure to it, a lot of support, because it does have that cup style like that pink suit had. Really easy to fill, and I just love it. This suit I love, and I honestly wish I didn't like this suit because it's very skimpy, but you know, sometimes you just need that skimpy suit that you just feel really good in, and you're like, I look good. And that is how I felt about this suit. I think this gives me a very much, I don't watch the Kardashians or the Jenners, but I feel like this is something they would wear, and that is this like string bikini style, which is ironic because one of my favorite suits in my last Shein haul was also a string bikini, and usually I hate string bikinis just because I don't feel very secure in them, but I love this. This is like that like ruched style. Basically, you can decide if you want it to be like fully spread out, but the way that these bathing suits are designed to be worn is like really scrunched up and like covering your butt and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. In the try on you'll see. And then the top looks like this. It's literally like all bunched up right now, but it is a strapless top. This one is like a really tight strapless top though. You can tie this one really tight just because it's not that tube of fabric. It does have straps, so you can really suck this baby onto your body, and you can cinch the cups to really just make your boobs look super good, and they move along this string, so you can decide how much cleavage you have. A great sexy suit if you're looking for, you know, a great sexy suit. This comes in a bunch of colors. I'll definitely be picking it up in some of the other colors. I would probably take the pads out of this one just because when you cinch them up they get kind of messed up, but I love the yellow. My last yellow swimsuit is this like fun little, not tiger print, I don't really know what this print was. This bandeau tube top, strapless top style, whatever, was a little bit tighter on me than the gingham one, which I appreciate. I like when my tube tops are tighter because I feel like I can actually swim in them without worrying about pulling them up every 4 seconds. So again, another great top. This would look really cute with just solid black bottoms as well. And then the bottoms look like this, just a classic high-waisted fit. This high-waisted fit is one of my favorites. I think it's so flattering on. It just really does cover up that midriff and just sucks you in at your like right points, you know, like you just look skinny in it, I think. And regardless of what size you are, not super high cut, but just enough. This suit I loved as well. We're moving into more blues now. This is like my green. This is like my in-between suit, but this is a pretty standard bathing suit bottom for me. This is actually the kind of bathing suit I prefer to wear at the beach, this style bottom, just because you can wear it low-waisted, which is the tan line I prefer, but you can pull it up high on your hips for when you take pictures so that you look better and skinnier, you know? But it's a really pretty floral to it, and then the top looks like this. I really again liked this style top. It's got more of like that bustier, like cup built-in structured kind of top to it. Really does hold your boobs in, and this little V right here that's like made out of wire is very structured, but it does allow you to show off some cleavage if you want. And I like a little bit of a thicker strap. Here is that same tie-dye suit that I showed you earlier in blue, and it just looks like this, the same exact one as the yellow one. I actually like the blue a little bit better. I think it was a little bit more of a flattering color on me. Again, a really great top for swimming and being active in the water. And then the bottoms just look like this. Let me hold them up. Well, they're all messed up. This is what the bottoms look like. Again, just that like in-between high-waisted kind of fit to them. That is adorable. Next up, in my top 5 bathing suits was 100% this royal blue baby. I love this swimsuit. And again, it's one of those swimsuits that I'm like, it's got a really weird like look to it, so I wish I didn't like it as much, but it's so cute. The bottoms look like this. This is a great bottom. They're not super cheeky by any means. They're a little bit thicker on the sides, more of that family-friendly, appropriate suit that you can tan in. Great little line, and I love the royal blue. I think it's such a flattering color, and I honestly was debating on what color to get this suit in. I almost got it in black, and then I was like, be bold, be daring, get the royal blue, Mackenzie, and I'm so glad I did. This looks amazing on with a deep tan. I think this would look fabulous. Just looks like this. It's got a very deep V to it. It's more of like a plunging style, but because of the buckle that I'll talk about in a second, it's not like, oh my god, my boobs are spilling out of it. The most adorable ruffles that like cascade on the sides, and then the back looks like this. It's got like a V to it. There's no clasps or anything, but like this is the belt, and I just love the Western style to this swimsuit. Like, I think how cute, and you can adjust this. So I have it on the smallest setting of the belt just because I really wanted it to like suck my boobs together and really hold me in, but you can loosen it up a little bit if you don't want a lot of cleavage or if you want a looser fit to it. So I think that this is definitely a top that could accommodate a larger chest while still being, you know, freaking adorable. We have this bathing suit, which this is actually funny because this style suit is one of the very first bathing suits I ever bought from Shein before I ever started working with them. And so I've had this bathing suit. I'm familiar with this style. I really like the color of this one. It is a like really muted blue to it. It's a really pretty color, a very classic bathing suit bottom. This is a straight across low-waisted, and this used to be like the only style swimsuit I wore was like a straight low-waisted suit. And the older I get, the more I realize like, although this isn't the best kind of tan line in my opinion, like just doesn't look as flattering on my body shape anymore as I get older. So I don't know, still a great option. This is like a very standard bikini. You really can't go wrong with this suit. And then the top looks like this. In the try on portion I show you guys, you basically like put this on like you're putting on like a cardigan or something, and then you tie it by yourself in the front, so you can decide how form-fitting this is to you. I do not, this is one of the only self-tying things that I don't tie in a knot and then in a bow, just because it's really hard to. I will say this kind of suit does loosen up a little bit in the water. Like as I swim in this kind of top, I will notice that I do have to like retie it as I swim, so keep that in mind if you're thinking about getting that one. Another adorable suit. This was one I actually picked up in my last haul in pink, and they came out with it in blue. Since then they've actually come out with it in like green, purple, orange, and yellow. I think the yellow is going to be my next victim. I love this. This is without a doubt, in this whole haul, I would say that this is probably the best, most versatile suit that you could buy. So if you buy any suit from this, this is a great one to pick up, just because I think it serves a multitude of purposes. It's great for photos, but it's extremely functional. You could wear this to tan, you could wear it swimming, you could wear it on a jet ski, on a boat. Like if you're doing active things in the water, this is a wonderful bathing suit to get. The bottoms look like this. They aren't super cheeky, but they're not completely full coverage either. A gorgeous blue, not super thin on the sides either, like a very, very family friendly suit, which I know a lot of people look for when they go on vacation, especially with their boyfriends' families. The top looks like this. No straps, no self-tying stuff, like none of that. You'll feel very secure in this. It's not gonna fly off no matter what you're doing, you know. It just looks like this. It's got adjustable straps to it and a classic scoop neck that you can, you know, make your boobs look good, or you can just have it more of that sports bra feel to it if you want. The best part about this suit though is definitely the sarong that comes with it. I love sarongs because first of all, they're so cute for photos, and they just really give you like a fun little accessory, and they cover up your middle of the afternoon snack that you always eat at the beach. At least me, like I'll shovel down 4 cookies, and this like covers up that little like, oh my god, I shouldn't have eaten those 4 cookies. So love this. I don't really know if these are meant to be worn in the water. I don't think so, but I can't imagine that it would like damage it to get wet by any means. And my top 3 least favorite suits is probably this one, just because I'm not a huge fan of the bottoms. This is a very full coverage bottom. No, that is not the reason why I don't like them. I just think that these were kind of unflattering on me. They're not high-waisted, but they're not low-waisted either. They kind of just hit me at like an unflattering spot, I thought. But this really reminds me of a preppy bathing suit. Like people who, my preppy days, this is what that reminds me of. I do like the style of the top though. It's got a very square neck to it, which I think is cute. It's flattering. Great tan line. The back looks like this. I do like the back a lot just because it's got like a fun detail to it. You know, it's not just like your classic silver ugly clasp. It's self-tying, but I don't know, not my favorite suit by any means, but I think it's a great option if you are looking for something family friendly. Next up, a one piece. Guys, all the one pieces with the exception of one that I'm going to share with you pretty soon, I loved. This one was awesome. I love, 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 love this color. If you guys see me dancing throughout the clips of me trying stuff on, it's because every time I do try-ons, I like put on music to, you know, like make me excited, and today's playlist was really cranking. So anyways, this swimsuit looks like this. A very, very, very structured top. It's got big cups to it that I surprisingly filled out, so the small did fill out a size B cup pretty well. This is great if you need something with a lot of support to it to really hold your girls in. If you're a little bit larger chested, another awesome option. The bikini belts. A lot of you guys commented on my last video, CEO of the bikini belts. I love belts on bikinis. It's my new thing. I think that they're really cute. They just suck you in. They really make you look fit and give you a very hourglass figure, at least in my opinion. So this is a silver belt. You can decide how, like what size you need the belt to be on, just so you guys know. And then the straps are adjustable along the back as well. Really thick straps too, very secure. Also in that top 3 least favorites is probably this suit. I really wanted to love this, but the fit to this, oh my god, that's why. I ordered this in a size small, and I'm realizing now that I was like, why this was in my least favorites is because I loved the bottoms. They were really cute. They've got that bikini belt to them, and this is like a silver bedazzled belt. This gives me such Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana vibes. I don't know why, but I love the lilac color. These are an amazing fit to them. Really high-waisted, cover a lot. Like, I really liked the bottoms, but I hated the top because I was like, this is so big on me around, and I just did not fill out the cups whatsoever. And as I'm sitting here, I'm realizing that it says a size large on the tag, so they must have accidentally sent me a large in the top, a small in the bottoms. So now that I see that, I would still recommend this suit just in your right size, but the top was so cute, it just didn't fit me. What I really like about this top is it's super structured. Again, I like the cups for people who like need more support, who like can't just wear a little strip of fabric this big that has a pad in it. Like, I get that not everyone's chest works with that. I do, because I can, like, I have smaller boobs, but I totally understand people that like need a little bit more support in their chest. So this is a great option if you are looking for that. Just don't get a mixed match size on accident, I guess. But I love the straps on these because they are removable. I think removable straps are awesome. You can put them on when you go in the water, take them off when you tan, which is always appreciated. I got another purple suit, and I really like this one. I think it's adorable. I didn't like it as much because I couldn't figure out the cinching, and then I figured it out and I was like, another great top, no straps or like clasps. I know I keep saying that, but like that's one of my favorite swimsuit styles because there's no fuss. I don't feel like my top is gonna fly off. Like, I just feel really comfortable in the suit, so that is why I reached for a lot of styles like that throughout this haul. A great width for the straps, and then you basically decide how much you cinch this. So I cinched it all the way and then tied it in a bow along the bottom just to really give it a flattering fit. And then the bottoms look like this. They are a high-waisted fit. These are pretty cheeky for high-waisted fit, I will say, just because they are a little bit more high cut on the sides. They do expose a little bit more of your thighs and stuff, but adorable. And like I said, you do decide how much you cinch them on the side. Okay, we're moving on to like white patterned suits and then like some animal prints because I'm done with the colors. But I have this suit right here. I really liked the style of this. If I hadn't gone with like that like style like this that I was saying I really liked and wanted to tan in every day, I would reach for this. Basically, if you guys are new to my videos, when I go to the beach, I'll wear a different bathing suit every day, but like when I sit at home, I wear the exact same style swimsuit every single time I lay out, just because I don't really want a bunch of different tan lines. So I like basically just choose one style and stick with it the whole year. This is one that I would definitely reach for just because I think it's a really cute fit to it. It's a very standard tan line. It's got lips on it, which I thought was really fun. This is not a swimsuit I would wear in the water, at least like if I was someone who really swims, because this is what could so easily come down and just like you would flash everyone. But it's a great tanning suit, so keep that in mind. It's got that cheap little silver clasp along the back that does have underwire in it, so your boobs sit really well in that top, and then the bottoms look like this. Really flattering cut to these. They are super high cut on the sides. I had to grab that same suit in cow print, and I am so glad I did. Love this. Like I said, I really do like this style top. I think it's great if you have smaller boobs. You can totally pull this off, and the straps are adjustable. Like I said, I just love the cow print. Here's like what I mean when I say it has that little bit of underwire. It tends to be that underwire like this means that the cup size is pretty small. However, it does like push your boobs up in the right sense, if that makes sense. But I like the bottoms. These were a little bit more fitted than the lips pair. Like these fit me a little bit better. They were a little bit tighter, so they didn't feel like they were super loose. But these have got that raw hem to them. I haven't talked about that a lot. I talked about it a lot in my last video, how some Shein suits are raw cut and some of them are not. What I mean by raw cut is you can see that this like does not have a seam along the edge, whereas suits like this clearly have like a stitched seam right there, and suits like this hold you in a little bit better, and they tend not to be as cheeky, plus not as much sand goes in your bathing suit. My sister asked me to grab this suit and I love it. This is again one of my favorite swimsuits. This is one that probably fit me the best. The bottoms on this are like the best size. I tend to only get bathing suits that are 25 inches or smaller. I'm a 25-inch waist, so if it says anything above 25.5 inches, I skip the suit because I know it's going to be too big or too long in the crotch for me. Keep that in mind when you are ordering swimsuits. When I say check the size charts, it doesn't mean like check the standard size chart. It means hover over the size that you want to buy. So like hover over the size small and it will give you individual measurements for every single measurement: your bust, your hips, your waist, yada yada yada. Look at those. That is how you will be successful when purchasing a Shein suit. These bottoms are kind of like a marble splatter paint-ish almost. I really like the fit to these. They're a little bit on the cheekier side, but adorable. They sit really well on your hips, and the top looks like this, but no clasp in the back and no self-tying straps. This is like a very sports bra kind of fit, just without the racer back, and I really liked this. It's got a fun little cutout in your under boob area, which I think is really flattering. This made your chest look really good. One more cow print because you know I had to. I love this thing. Like, bury me in this bathing suit because I just love cow print. This is such a flattering high-waisted fit to it. A little bit thinner on the sides, so not as full coverage of a high-waisted suit, but so cute. This cow print is much larger, like the actual print itself, than the other one that I showed you. So and this actually comes in a few different color variations, I think. The top is just more of that sports bra fit. The best kind of swimsuit to wear if you are, like I said, riding jet skis, going fishing, like tubing, stuff like that. Like, I'm trying to think of water sports, paddle boarding, God, what's that stuff called? I don't know. Grab this kind of suit. This kind of top is your best friend if you are someone who loves to be active in the water. This was another one of my favorites. I think the bottoms just fit me so well. Again, skimpier in the front, but you know, I tend to always like those, jeez. And then the top looks like this, a very classic fit to the top. This one I just like a little bit better than the cow print top just because I prefer the thinner strap. However, again, that same style suit, that really isn't going to go anywhere. It's not going to fall off. You're not going to nip slip, nothing like that. This is two-toned, really, really cute, and adjustable straps as well. I also haven't really talked about removable pads, but almost all of these suits, unless I have said otherwise, you can remove the pads. So basically the only suits that you can't remove the pads on are the ones that are like that structured cup style to them that is more like a bra. This one piece was in my top 3 least favorite suits just because it was a little large on me. It wasn't as cute as I thought it would be. I really didn't get a lot of cheetah print, whereas last time, like 50% of the swimsuits were animal print just because I love them. But this suit I had high expectations for, and it just didn't look as cute on me as I would have liked. It's one shoulder, but then on this side it's got 2 thinner straps to them that are asymmetrical, and then on the left hand side it's got like all these fun little cutouts, like it's like a lace up detailing. I don't really know if you can see that, you definitely can't, but full coverage in the butt. Just not my favorite suit, and it does run long, so if you are someone who's tall, this is a great option if you're tall. This suit my sister and I both tried on, and we both really, really liked this. It's kind of a weird color, but the color is extremely flattering on. My sister is very fair skinned compared to me, and she even said like, I really like this color on me. So a great color option. This is really low cut, so this will like have your boobs out on display. They will look fantastic, but just know they will be out on display. And then the back looks like this. I kind of like the fun back to it. It's a little bit different than all the other styles I've been sharing with you. You can adjust it a little bit right here, and then it's got like these 3 little straps along the back, and then the bottoms are just like your classic triangle fit. This used to be like the kind of bathing suit bottom that like everyone wore in the 2000s, you know, just your classic string bikini suit that self ties. This is probably like my least favorite kind of bathing suit bottom just because I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of them, but I like that you can wear these higher up on the hips, and I loved this suit as a whole. Another favorite high-waisted style, this one probably fit me the best out of all the high-waisted suits I shared. This one was a little bit smaller, I think 24 inches in the waist, and it just sucked me in so perfectly. This had a little bit snugger of a fit, but when tops are strapless, I prefer when they are a bit snugger just because I don't feel like they're going to go anywhere. If I was any bigger than 34, I would not get this, just because like I would size up to the medium, but it fit my chest perfectly. It's got like this silver metallic animal print to it. I don't really know if the camera's picking it up, but it kind of reminds me of a leotard. I love the bottoms to this. Like if they make this bottom in other colors, I will be picking up more of these because I think they're so flattering. The back looks like this. They're not too cheeky, and they just hit you like right at your belly button point where like maybe you have a little bit of abs left from when you were like a high school cheerleader. This is great. For white swimsuits, I got 2, and the first is this one. It's a ribbed suit. I've decided that ribbed bathing suits just aren't my favorite. I don't think they're as flattering on me as I would like, but the bottoms look like this. They're not super high-waisted, but they're not low-waisted either, so kind of that in between. The bottoms look like this. Not see-through, but not the thickest of materials either for the bottom. And then the top looks like this. I really like the top. It's got just a classic like V-neck fit to it, very comfortable, and it's got that silver thick clasp in the back that I said I really liked earlier. I don't know, I really like the way that this one clasps. Basically, this is the same style top as the blue one with the buckle in the front, just there's no ruffles or like belt in the front to this one, but it's like that same style. And then last, but certainly not least, we have this baby right here, which looks kind of crazy when I hold it up. This is a plunging suit. Plunging suits are easily one of the riskiest bathing suits to wear in the water, but 100% one of the most flattering styles you will ever put on your body, regardless of your shape, your size, whatever. Like plunging bathing suits, I think are so flattering. They don't deserve enough love, especially with like jean shorts and a floppy hat. So cute. You can really easily wear these as bodysuits like out. If you're someone who's like going somewhere directly after going to the beach or something, this is an awesome swimsuit to be wearing. Basically, it's like a full coverage bottom in the back. It's like normal bikini bottoms, and then you step into this, you step into it, and then you put these straps up, and then you wrap it a bunch of times around your waist. It is meant to wrap more than once around your waist, and you can kind of decide where you place them. So very flattering, sucks you in at your skinniest point. I love this suit. I can't say enough good things about it. Alrighty, everyone. Whew. I feel like I need to take a deep breath. That was a huge haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed it if you made it to the end. Exciting news for those of you who stuck around. You can use my code Q4MCKENZ15 for 15% off your entire purchase. I will leave the coupon code as well as links to every single bathing suit you saw today. All 30 of them will be in the description bar below. So if you want to order, go ahead and place one while you can get 15% off. Like I said, if you want to see more bikini hauls in general or from any other retailer, I have a Zaful one coming up. Make sure to let me know who you want to see and like this video so I know to do more. Anyways, that's going to be all. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next one. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. I want to get to 4K. Okay. Peace out, Girl Scouts.